What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Essential Badass and welcome to another Battlefield Hardline video. Right here, this is another wee strategy guide thing for you and your squad on the map Riptide. This is for the... well, this is pretty much what the engineers should... well, what your engineers should do in your squad. Obviously don't open the door, but place a spawn beacon in the toilet so your squad can obviously spawn. Right here, this is what an enforcer class should, well, the enforcer class in your squad could do as well to help you out, especially when arming the bomb. So if you're a, look, I'm going to demonstrate here. Riot Shield, obviously I'm going to arm the package button. Look, a situation where there's more people in the game, you could stand in front of the package there like I am here, and you're pretty much protecting your teammate while he's arming it, and you're providing mobile cover for your teammate. Right here, this is for something for the professionals. Obviously the professional class sometimes doesn't have the best of spots in this map, but this wee spot I found to be decent. You can look over drop point A, and I think that one across the river there is drop point D, so you can look onto those drop points for here, so that'd be quite useful. Right here, you've probably seen this spot in a few other videos where I'm trying to snipe people on this map, where me and Batman normally go. This spot is actually quite good. You can look over drop point B and C. Drop point C you can look over with ease, and you can look over drop point E as well over there in the corner. So you've got quite a decent field of view. You can kinda see drop point D, but obviously you've got better visibility. Right here, this is what you could do with boats in this map as well. Sometimes the boats just get used just for transportation to point A and B, but me, I just, look, somehow vehicles I see are a very useful tool sometimes. Like, you can use these as portable AA guns, or you can use them as anti-infantry weapons to defend the drop points, as I'm doing here. You can have two gunners. One gunner faces drop point C, the other gunner faces drop point B. Right here, this is me trying to angle the boat so both gunners can actually see. This is for drop point A and drop point D. So as you can see, look, I can get quite a decent field of view on there, and you can kinda see drop points E, but I'll explain why drop point E will not be in. Well, I'm going to explain just now. This is what I mean by drop point E. Look, because it's a bridge, the boats can't really get a decent shot, so this is probably left up to vehicles and infantry. This is one of the options where you could place the mobile command centre. I've seen people in games using this thing as the front line, the front line vehicle. Look, this thing is actually, obviously the developers thought, well, we'll need that to be a mobile spawn point, like the Armatrack in Battlefield 4. For the Marine Forces, they can use that to spawn on they spawn on the Armatrack, get out, and that's them right into the field of battle. Right here, this is the second option. You could put it there, but obviously it's a bit more exposed to grenade launchers and RPGs. I normally like to just put it down there, or put it a bit further back. You need to walk a bit, but you've got a spawn point that is there and ready to use. Right here, this is me. Look, this is another thing you and your squad could do. Look, as you can see here, I'm driving the armoured SUV with the mounted machine gun, and this can help your team as well. This can be like a mobile cover and stuff like that. But right here, I can use the 50 caliber machine gun to actually spray down enemies that are there, and I've got a 360 degree field of view. I can see for the right and the left. Look behind me, and I just obviously my OCD there played up and just made it put there. And you can have infantry take cover in front of the vehicle. The back gunner, he's got a decent job. He can take out enemies that are trying to flank you and stuff like that. He has a decent view field there. Then the right gunner, the gunner on the passenger side, he can also support the machine gunner, the main 50 caliber machine gunner up top, by obviously spraying down enemies and so on and so forth. Keep the package carrier suppressed while at the back. Another thing you could do is, there you go, that's me using the passenger side view. Right here, this is another thing, well, this is a thing enforcers could do, because with riot shield you are pretty much like portable cover. So you can just place your riot shield next to the vehicle, and then you can like, and you can place an ammo bag back here to resupply teammates back here. And obviously if I start the rubber banding, you can place your shield there, and you can, like, if you're trying to get the ballistic shield coins, you could probably sit there and bullets for days. This was me realising what you could do with the donuts. Like,
Those donuts look delicious.
I did this before, but
Box of donuts spotted.
I just felt like doing that because I found it to be quite funny.
Box of donuts spotted!
But obviously I have
Spotted.
another video planned here. This is just to see what's to come.
Those donuts look delicious.
Fuck, that donut looks good.
That's me just calling that donut at the back there. Right here, this is what a professional could do on like, downtown. Place the cameras at the elevators to show the enemies coming out of the elevator. That means if you're the police defending this drop point, then obviously you've got an advantage. You know that the enemies are out of the elevator and they're on the way up the stairs. I thought I could break that there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.